Thomas's Frosty Friend. Hole, he puffed. Percy was waiting at the signal. Thomas looked. It was a big snowman. The children were excited too. "I've never seen such a big snowman," chuffed Percy. "Neither have I." Off the ground, away from the children. The snowman was a snowman balloon. Thomas didn't see the guide ropes catch on his buffers and get caught there. And he didn't know the balloon was now following him. Suddenly, the children's snowman was there in front of him. Thomas was surprised. He didn't know a snowman could dance in the air. "What are you doing here, Mr. Snowman?" cried Thomas. Mr. Snowman said nothing. "You must go back to the children," tooted Thomas. Thomas arrived at Brendam Docks. James was there delivering coal. "What are you doing with a snowman?" he snorted. "Oh no," tooted Thomas. Suddenly, the snowman danced in front of Thomas again. "Mr. Snowman, I told you to go back to the children. Why are you still following me?" "Thomas," called James, "why do you have a giant balloon tied to your buffers?" But Thomas didn't hear him. Thomas wheeshed to a halt. "Thomas," he exclaimed, "what are you doing with that snowman?" "Oh no," tooted Thomas. Suddenly, the snowman danced in front of Thomas again. "Mr. Snowman, I told you to go back to the children. Why are you still following me?" He hoped the snowman wouldn't follow him. "Thomas," called Farmer McColl, "why do you have a giant balloon tied to your buffers?" "Thomas," laughed Emily, "what are you doing with that snowman?" "Oh no," tooted Thomas. Suddenly the snowman floated in front of Thomas again. "Mr. Snowman, I told you to go back to the children," cried Thomas. "Why are you still following me?" Thomas steamed off as quickly as he could. He hoped that the snowman wouldn't follow him. "Thomas," whistled Emily, "why do you have a giant balloon tied to your butt?" "Won't be able to find me. Then he will have to go back to the children." Suddenly, a gust of wind blew hard. Mr. Snowman danced in front of Thomas again. He was still following him. "I must tell Sir Topham Hatt what has happened," cried Thomas. "I need his help." And Thomas raced off. Thomas puffed back into Maithwaite Station, the children, but he has been following me everywhere. "And he still is," laughed Sir Topham Hatt. "The snowman is a balloon. He is following you because you are pulling him." "A balloon?" whistled Thomas. "I thought snowmen were always made of snow and ice." Thomas felt very happy. Now he could take the Mr. Snowman balloon back to the children. The children were delighted to see Thomas and Mr. Snowman. They cheered and cheered. And Thomas was very happy to have returned their Frosty Friend.